Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. Hope you guys doing exceptionally well today. Hope you enjoying your weekend and had a blessed Sunday. And appropriately, I've got a very interesting thought to share with you. And as the title of this video goes, it says, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Hey Anna, thanks for jumping on. Guys, if you're watching a replay of this, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. And if you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, then do say new in the comments, because I'd love to welcome you to the tribe and say hello to you. Okay, so let's look into this. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Quite interesting, isn't it? Interesting thought. But it's not just a fancy way of saying words. Let me give you an example. Imagine this scenario. Imagine in my house, electricity disappears. So there's no electricity, it's pitch black, it's dark, it's nighttime, I can't see anything. So I grab my car keys and I'm heading out of my house, and somewhere inside my house I drop the keys. And of course I start looking for these keys on the floor everywhere, but obviously it's pitch black so I can't see anything, and I'm looking for these keys, and then I look through the window and I see there's a lamppost outside and it's light, and I'm thinking, well, why am I here looking in this darkness if I can go outside and look where it's light? So I go outside and I start looking for the keys under the lamppost because it's bright there. Right? And my neighbor comes out and says, hey, Gediminas, what's happening? And I go, well, I lost my keys. I'm looking for my keys. So my neighbor comes in as well, starts helping me looking for the keys. And after some time, the neighbor says, well, where did you drop the keys? And I go, well, I dropped the keys inside the house, but it's dark in there. So I'm looking here because it's bright here. Now, it may sound funny, this analogy, but how many times you or somebody you know have something broken inside but trying to fix it by looking for things outside, or have some challenges inside but trying to fix it by looking for things outside? You know what I mean? So the idea that the things, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. It's basically the whole premise is that you control how you see the world. And if you see the world differently, the world changes. You know, I love a story by Zig Ziglar when he had a lady that come to his seminar and she goes, I hate my job, you know, everybody's bad at my job, it's horrible, it's this and that, etc. She's in tears. And Zig Ziglar says, okay, I can help you. He goes, get a pen and paper. So she gets a pen and paper and he says, write down 50 things you love about your job. And she goes, what? Did you not hear what I just told you? I hate my job. And he goes, yeah. But he goes, do they pay you there? Or do you work there for free? Well, they pay me. And he goes, well, do you like being paid? He goes, well, I like being paid. Well, that's one, right? So anyway, to cut a long story short, she ends up writing out 50 things she actually likes about her job. And then Zig Ziglar tells her to read that list every morning and every evening. Every morning and every evening, 50 things she likes about her job. Well, Zig Ziglar a couple of months later comes back to the same town to do another seminar, and this lady comes. She's happy, she's beaming, she's sitting at the front row, you know, and she can't wait to speak to Zig Ziglar. So after seminar, surely she approaches Zig Ziglar and she goes, you can't believe how much the people at my job have changed. Now the question is, did the people at her job change, or did she change because she started seeing things differently? She started focusing on things that she likes, on the positive things, instead of focusing on the negative things, on what she doesn't like. So that's what I mean by changing the way that you look at things, and then the thing starts changing. If your daily focus is on all the things that you don't have, then you're going to find more things that you don't have. But if your daily focus is on being grateful for the things you do have, then guess what you're going to notice more? You're going to start noticing and attracting more things so that you can have more. You know what I mean? So it's the way, it's like most of the things that you in your life, you're actually controlling with your mind. It's your attitude and the way you look at those things. And as soon as you start changing your outlook, as soon as you go away from negativity onto positivity, from lack mentality to abundance mentality, from being angry, jealous, and so on, to being grateful, things start changing in your life. You start attracting money, you start attracting people, because guess what? It's not that the people have changed, it's because you have changed by focusing on different things. Then you start attracting different people, because those people start looking at you and go, wow, this person is not complaining. This person is not moaning. This person is not angry. This person is not sad. They are happy. They are grateful. They are, they're attracting things. I want to be with them. I want to spend more time with them. You know what I mean? So how does this apply to your business? Well, in very many ways. If you're desperate, very often people will not want to buy from you or join your business, because they can feel that you're desperate to make some money from them. You're desperate to recruit somebody in your team. But when you have a mentality of abundance, that there is unending amount of people out there, and you enter the mentality of, I am here to help people. I am here to serve people. Because one of the greatest ways for you to achieve self-actualization is actually to serve other people. We are surrounded by that, but sometimes we miss it. In religion, it's all about serving people. In many successful businesses, it's all about customer service. And so if you want to become successful, think about, how can I serve more people? How can I become a servant to more people? And if you figure that out, if you start approaching people with that mentality, that I'm not here to get you, I'm not here to get your money, I'm not here to recruit you, but I'm here to serve you. How can I help you? What can I do for you? You become less of a salesperson and more of a consultant, more of a helper, more of a servant, where you're truly looking, can I actually help this person? Can I actually serve this person? And this way, again, people feel that you're not, you haven't got what they call commission breath, you're not just after their money, you're not just after them as a number, but you actually care about that person. You want to get to know that person, you want to, etc., etc. You know what I mean? And people are attracted to people like that. So that's my message today. I know it's a bit deep, I know it's a bit complicated, but it's powerful. Start with these little steps and start changing the way you look at things, and those things you look at will start changing. You will see. Just work on yourself and work on your outlook. Okay? That's my tip for today. I hope you got value from this. If you did, as always, feel free to share it. Maybe there's somebody else who needs to hear this message too. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday evening, and have a fabulous next week. See you at the top. Bye for now.